Picture. Hey.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Barrett Podcast. My name's Daniela.
My name's Bianca.
My name's Benisha.
And we're sisters, and this podcast is about any and everything.
Today's topic is about girls on Instagram, and we have a special guest with us today.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
I'm the man that needs no introduction. This is Makaveli in the building. Thank you for having me today, ladies.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
Bro, you look good. Your name's on cups.
See, we have our name in lights.
Yeah, you look like playing on game.
Miles, what do you think about the Basset
See,
challenge?
look, what we're not gonna do.
What did I say to the man?
Is have me in this room secluded with 3 women.
Don't feel intimidated.
No, do you know what it is? I feel like there's this whole like notion that's been going on, obviously, with women doing all of these different challenges and stuff like that. I think it's techie. I have to choose my words wisely here, but what it is that like I think you can look at it 2 ways. Like one way, I think it's very good because it's like you got women all shapes, sizes, different races, different colours, kind of like expressing themselves in their own way. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's good in a sense, but also at the same time, the actual challenges that they're doing and how some people are doing it is very, very techie. Like I've been seeing it and thinking, bro, this is coming like porn. So I'm thinking to myself, what is going on here?
Yeah, it's too
But
much.
what I would go as far to say, the reason why it can be looked at more negatively than positively is because, like, as women, I know that you lot get like looked at, you lot feel like men kind of look at you lot very like, they kind of sexualize you lot and how like they view you and stuff like that, just on a general basis.
Yeah.
So you see now on social media where gal are on the knees and that, flicking it back and doing all of that now. Do you get what I mean? Like it kind of then pushes the narrative a bit and gives men like that the opportunity to do that even more now on social media.
Yeah.
So it's on more of a broad scale for everybody to see.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like it can be taken like 2 different. Obviously, it is a bit of fun. Do you get what I mean? Like, yeah, I know like all of you are probably in your mirror at least once or twice, throwing it left down, left up, down, right, backwards.
I won't debate that.
You get what I mean? So everybody, has their moment. But yeah, no, I think it is a bit of fun and I think it's good. But it just depends on what side you're really looking at it from. But boy, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some mad ones, but some people need to.
I've seen man do it too.
Yeah.
I'm here for the man them.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know what I was actually sitting there thinking when I was going through Instagram? I'm thinking you don't see man doing no challenges or nothing like that on Instagram.
I've seen a few good ones.
No, but what challenges are there out there that men are doing though?
The silhouette challenge.
I have not seen no man doing silhouette challenge.
You haven't?
Would you like me to show you?
I don't want to see it. That's mad. I don't know what silhouette challenge is out there then.
The same thing that women are doing.
So
they're showcasing their body.
See that?
You're grinning way too much.
Even the way you said it, see look,
Too much
showcasing their body. See look, see.
So would you be alright if your girlfriend was doing that?
If my girlfriend was doing a silhouette challenge, I don't know. I think realistically, I think that specific challenge, maybe not.
And
Well,
what
the
about the
Basset
Basset
one?
The Basset one, I don't know.
Because I think the Basset's more revealing to a certain extent.
No, do you know what it is?
There were some clean ones, but there was some
I think the Basset.
overdoing it.
Do you know what it is?
Because the silhouette challenge, to me, there says girls taking it to the extreme with their boobs swinging.
Yeah,
but I
think
feel like they look sexy.
I think the silhouette challenge is more like the Basset challenge is like, obviously not every gal can do it because not every gal has got the knees like that. So, but it's like, it's a twerking thing. Twerking has just become normalised now.
Yeah.
Especially on social
Everyone's
media.
doing it.
Everybody's doing it now. So twerking's normalised. But it's like, so it's like when you look at the Basset Challenge, it's just literally just like another song that girls are just twerking to, like along with every other song. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But with the Silhouette Challenge now, gal are in robe and not in robe, and titties are swinging and like there are things going on. So it's like, I'm sure. Who did I see? What's that? The Mad Woman of Girls Trip. In the,
Tiffany.
with the man, she had a man in her thing.
Yeah, she had Common.
Common, he's lipsing off her face and that.
Oh, that's her new boyfriend. That's her boyfriend.
You're lying. That's her man.
Yes.
Raw. She must be doing the little orange thing that she was. If she's got my man in there like that, the grapefruit thing. See, that's mad. Raw. Shoot, bro.
Damn.
Raw. She's doing her thing, though. I don't think I would have a... Do you know what it is? I'll be perfectly honest, yeah? I think kind of... this may sound weird, yeah? If, for instance, yeah? Like, say, for instance, like me, my girl was a YouTuber, like, and posts contents and her doing, like, TikTok challenges and stuff like that, then I wouldn't have a problem with it then.
Okay,
yeah.
If she was that way inclined with things, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. But if it's just a thing where she's just doing it for
just for the fun of it.
Like, do you get what I mean? I would kind of have an issue with it. Do you get what I mean?
That's fair.
Like, I think it's kind of weird in that way, but I don't know how to explain it. But
that
makes sense. You're a content creator.
yeah,
But if you're just going out your ways to do it randomly,
just for the
get
like,
attention.
because
Yeah,
to me it's for attention then. It's for
yeah,
attention
yeah.
then. That's my whole point.
the Basset Challenge is all for attention.
So then how do you girls think about it? Do you think it's a good or bad thing that women...
I don't see a problem with it, but I think the Basset Challenge is okay. I just think some girls are overdoing it. Bums out, all of that, it's not needed. The Silhouette Challenge, I've heard people trying to like, what do you call it? I can't think of my words out. They're trying to actually see the actual video.
So then you can take out the red light.
The red light and then
so you can proper like see
I've
that.
heard people trying to do that. So
See, that's
like,
porn.
That's out of order.
Yeah, people are taking it.
That's out of order. So someone's there taking their video off their page and taking the
red light
off.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's out of order.
That's what people are doing with the Silhouette Challenge.
Swear down.
Yeah.
But porn is free.
Do you get what I mean?
Porn is free
You
though.
get the extra thing
But the
for like
Silhouette
a pound or
Challenge
something.
it's a teaser. You're not seeing what you're seeing the curves and whatever,
But if you're now going to take off the red screen, you must
That's
go on
effort, bro.
porn.
They want to see what's behind that.
People are creepy.
Oh yeah,
They want to see what's behind that. They don't want to see what's on porn. They want to see what's behind that.
No, but you
man
see
out
the
there,
Silhouette Challenge, I feel like girls, well, from what I've seen, girls that are doing it, their Instagram is sexy, if that makes sense. So they're in their underwear and showcasing all of that. So
I'll be very honest, yeah. It's that, like, correct me if I'm wrong, it's that, like, with your Instagram like that, yeah. Say for instance, you're on Instagram, like, you take, like, pictures, like, very sexy, like, seductive pictures. Like, so girls that kind of take those type of pictures on their Instagram, do they kind of have a right to complain at the type of man that they attract?
Yes.
Why?
No, sorry. No, they don't have a right.
Why? No, I'm talking about just off your Instagram alone.
So if their Instagram is sexy, like they're in
So
the
it's very like sexy,
underwear.
and your thing is that you're biting your thing, and your thing is you're tooting it up like.
No, I feel like
Are
they
you-
should.
I feel like you must respect somebody either way because
No.
you should.
No,
Because
even
even if
you
someone's sexy,
Yeah.
yes, you look sexy, but you
100%.
have a brain behind that, if that makes sense. So you might be dumb and be sexy, and you might be very smart and be sexy, but just because you're showcasing your sexiness, I don't feel like that's an opportunity for a man to
No, of course.
take the piss.
I agree with you.
I agree with that.
But I feel as if as women, you can't complain how people, especially men, perceive us if we are not carrying ourselves properly.
Exactly.
That's the reason why. Like I said, I get what you're saying, but I also agree with that point simply because I think it's a thing where it's not like I think it's more the majority than the minority of men that necessarily move a certain type of way when they see things like that. But what it is that I think it's kind of bad in a sense because if that's what, because bearing in mind there's girls that just that's all they're showing.
Yeah.
They're not really. If it was like a mixture of like you know today
Bit
you
fashion,
know a bit of a fashion thing.
Yeah,
I might have this today and then
Laundry
tomorrow I'm in a turtleneck and jeans.
Yeah.
But do you get what I mean? Like there's a bit of a difference. But when it's like it's just that like it's just those provocative, sexy pictures continuously. Like I feel like you're kind of sending that message of like, wow, like this is what I'm like. I'm freaky like that.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean?
can't complain.
Instagram's a
You
big
should,
platform.
yeah,
Exactly.
You should be. People should still respect you.
No, the
however-
respect should always be there,
Yeah.
100%. But I think, can you actually complain about some of the people
No,
that
you
you're gonna
can't.
attract
You can't.
based off of that narrative that you've put out there?
You can't.
Do you get what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
for instance, if I'm out here like pushing a narrative like I got all this bread, like I'll buy you a Birkin, I'll buy you whatever you want. Do you get what I mean?
You're
Then
gonna attract gold diggers.
and do I have the right to be vexed about that though?
No.
If I'm out here saying, yeah, I can buy this gal a Birkin and a girl
It's
talking
different.
to me
She's not
because
saying that she gonna give you a good time.
see, look.
No, but that's what. No, but that's it.
Listen, yeah.
No,
listen,
you
man.
see, I look at things differently. I feel like Instagram is a platform for people to showcase. I don't know. Some people might not be confident, so I don't know. Instagram is a quick picture and you go about your
Yeah.
business. But behind closed door, that's not what they're doing. And plus,
This is-
it's to make
But
money.
then isn't that-
So if that makes them money,
Then that's what they're gonna
yeah.
do.
But then, so what you're saying is they may not be like that, but they're just putting it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Then
then
brings
you
it to a different thing then, because then is it you're doing all of this for image?
Yeah, it's fake.
But I feel like Instagram is fake to a certain
Of
extent.
course it is. Absolutely, it's a lie.
What I see, if I see you being sexy, I'm not going to be like, oh, she's like that at home. I'm just
No,
thinking
but
you're making your
yeah,
money.
I get that, but then in terms of who you attract, you need to understand that that's going to be a natural thing.
But
Whether you know you're like that or not, you can be a nerd, you go home, you put your glasses on, you're watching this Big Bang
Yeah.
Theory. But if you're in lingerie on Instagram all the time,
Yeah.
you're not going to
Yeah.
be picking up a Sheldon.
this is nah. It's real though. Like you ain't gonna pick up no Sheldon, no man with glass. You're gonna pick up Big Dick Willis from down the road. It's man seeing stuff like that, bro. Do you get what I mean? But what my point is, no, but like that's literally what I was trying to say. It's the fact of it's based on image then, because I think it's a thing where a girl that has nothing, does nothing, like no qualities or nothing, could go on Instagram, bro, and be worshipped by thousands of people, bro,
Yeah.
simply by showing like a slight picture or your left breast. Do you get what I mean? Like a slight picture of a side boob, like, and you got man falling over themselves. I just think I think that's
And then
silly.
men are the problem then.
Ooh, but then
the men are too hungry.
no, men are hungry, but
that
then
is
you got to
true.
think to yourself,
Because I
bro.
feel like a lot of women, it's like, don't be like that. But why are we not telling the men to calm down and
Yeah, and
No.
how
Be
to
excited.
treat
Alright,
us.
Look,
Yeah.
I'll be so honest with you. Like I said, there's a lot of hungry brothers out there. Like, man are
too
hungry. But do you know what it is? It's that I understand it, and it is a problem. One thing I would say is a problem, because there's a lot of men out here that don't seem to understand the concept of no. If somebody's not interested and somebody don't want to hear it, they don't want to hear it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And to like kind of learn to give people their general space.
Yes.
And to be respectful of that space. Do you get what I mean? I understand that. However, what it is that, again, there's the majority, but there's the minority that also make issues, because then you have those girls that are the complete opposite. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's that these are the type of girls that will be throwing themselves at bare different guys and stuff like that, and then there's a lot of men are just idiots because they'll think, oh yeah, all girls are like this. So
But then that's the same. That's how girls are. Girls normal.
Also-
I'm just saying, all men are trash.
no? But I don't feel
See,
like
look, don't even talk to me about this one, because
no. But I feel like when people say men are trash,
Exactly,
yeah.
good.
Well, for me, for girls, I feel like it's from our experiences, our friend, sisters, mothers, aunties. That's where we get our judgment from men are trash to a set, because we see it in our family, we see it around us. Whereas I don't feel like a lot of guys like.
But it's known. It's known that men cheat or men don't treat girls a certain way.
I think, do you know what the problem with that? That's, like I said, the issue is, as you said, like with family members and people around,
Yeah.
like we've seen and come across a lot of it.
Yeah.
So it's that, it's wrong that it's been normalised, because that should never be normalised.
Yeah.
But it's a thing where, listen, in recent times, women have moved up, like you lot have moved up the radar.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely. Like,
listen,
Yeah.
before,
Hand them. That's
oh
you guys.
my God, listen, before you would never suspect women of doing some of the things that women are doing, ever.
I'm
Like,
just gonna say women are worse.
oh,
Do you think so?
I need to get out. I need to get out.
No, only
I
because
need to get out.
We now
we know how to do our
You know what it
and
is?
cover it.
I'll be so honest. I've always said this from day dot. I've always said that women are worse than men. You lot just don't get caught for it. That is all that it is. Because, like I said, a woman could walk in a room, tears falling down her face, saying, "Oh my gosh, like it was never me. It was never me. he came to my house and said to me that, oh, he loved me, so I gave him a slice. And yeah, like, realistically, it was his fault. And people will believe her. People will believe her. They'll say, oh my God, she's the victim. She's the victim here.
It's true.
Like, and the thing is, she will go home laughing because she'll go and call the next man and then he's next on the list. But it's like, I think partly, as men, we really can't complain as much because we set the trend.
Yep.
Yeah.
So realistically, we can't complain as much because we did set the trend. However, you lot are taking the piss.
No, we're not.
Nah, I don't think we're taking a piss.
You lot are mad now.
Nah.
Nah.
Man, you're trying to destroy us women. So
Yeah.
now it's our time.
Yeah.
It's our time. It's our time
listening
to
to
do it.
I wouldn't even say it's our time.
Yeah, it's
No,
not.
it's not. It's not our time.
It's just the amount
It's
of
you
fact
lot's
we're
time.
not putting up anymore.
No,
Yeah,
100%. No,
that's it.
I
It's
don't
literally
doing that
two
anymore.
can play that game.
Yeah.
I 100.
No, that's
I
it.
respect
you
it.
can be talking to me and talk to other girls, but I talk to you and talk to other man.
100%.
Don't ever think you are the only
there.
person I'm talking to.
I hit. Well, that's techie.
Don't. Heard it here first.
But it's like, do you know?
Done with you.
No, do you know? Like, I get it, but it's like, I just think where it's gonna just then be a continuous domino effect.
It is.
Because it's gonna be like, alright, cool. The girls are gonna take over.
Yeah.
Because in the last couple of years, you lot have just been running things. You lot have been running everything. So
Well done, ladies.
then it's gonna happen. But then it's gonna happen where a mad thing is gonna happen, and then it's gonna go right back to what it was originally for the man them, and then it's just gonna keep happening.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
It's like two
The
wrongs don't make a
men are
right.
still doing what they're doing.
The men are always going to do what
Yeah.
they're doing.
Yeah, but you can say the same thing about women. Women are always gonna do their thing.
Yeah.
But you know
But
that.
it's just like now women are just becoming more brazen with it. It's just
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, well you wasn't, but he ate it. Like, you get what I mean? You ain't gonna eat it, he's gonna eat it. Like, bro, like it happens literally.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is, it's just like women are just more bold with it now because it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like I'm not ashamed of it. Like there's girls that are not ashamed of being Jezzies nowadays, especially on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
that's true.
Like there's no
They
shame.
will
It's
come
like
on like what is it with these sides coming on Instagram and
Sides.
side child chicks?
side chicks. No, but it's like they're brazen with like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a side chick.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, I don't
you
understand.
never-
I don't think you have
happily-
the balls to be
Yeah.
a side on the side. I don't understand.
do it in secret.
Not
Nobody
side chick.
cares.
Yeah,
Oh, you're a
main.
piece of corn.
I'm a main on the side.
You're an idiot.
Sorry. You can't be happy to be someone's side thing. You actually can't.
But I don't get that though.
Respect
Like,
yourself.
Because
Yeah.
that's literally what it is.
Respect
They don't have
like,
no respect.
what do you get it from? So it's like, okay, cool, like, yeah, like I was a side piece, like he had a thing, and he just blew my back out every other Thursday.
Thank you.
And some people in a situation for no, I can't remember his situation. You're citing
Listen
for
to
years.
this,
For
yeah,
how
see this
can you
whole
be a citing for
situationship thing,
years?
bro. I ain't listening to none of it because the whole situationship thing, it just goes left because I don't seem to understand. Yeah, let me ask you this: as women, is a title important?
Yes.
All right then. So if you're with somebody and you don't get a title, why do you stick around?
How
I
long?
It's
Nah.
a time period.
around.
There's a
How
time
long?
period, isn't it? I
What-
don't,
Yeah,
no, but what is
because-
the no?
because
But what's
you're,
the time
you're
period?
dating,
6
so
months.
it's like.
but you don't know.
So wait, what was the question that you said 6 months to?
No, but
how
what?
long? Time
How
period.
long?
6 months is
So wait,
That's
alright, cool.
too long. That's
So
half a
say
year.
for instance, like I said, bro, like
Not
you're
really.
you're having a conversation. So what is the point where you then decide, like, rah, look, the title, where is it at? Like, what's going on now? Like,
I feel like
You know.
before that, you kind of you're.
you kind of grasp whether it's gonna turn
Yeah,
into that or
yeah.
not.
And it's like, okay, we've now been dating for 6 months. Are you also dating other people for 6 months? Because that's too much.
See, look, that's
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. So
No,
what's
once we
going on?
dating, that's it. We dating.
No,
And that's it, but
no,
you
no,
could
no,
be-
no, no, no,
you
no.
could
Wait, what do you
going-
mean?
you could be
No,
going
wait,
out-
Wait, hold
No,
that.
no, no,
Wait,
no.
what do you mean? No?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What do you mean no?
We're dating. We're not seeing each other.
What do you mean?
So if
Going
I've gone
out-
out on a date with you today, doesn't mean I'm not going to go out on a date with a guy tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
dating is like going out to eat drinks.
Yeah,
or like
So
chilling.
so the talking stage.
basically.
So the
dating.
talking. Oh
We're
no,
not
if it's
seeing we're
no,
not,
fair
we're not
enough. During the
exclusively seeing each
No,
other,
that's
and we
no-
haven't confirmed that this is a relationship. There's a difference between dating
Yeah, but-
someone and then thinking, okay, this may go into a relationship. If you then feel as if it may go into a relationship, you need to cut everybody else off.
Yeah, obviously, that's what I'm saying. So then the title then, if 6 months time, if you're not going to be making me, then that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not
so
gonna
it's
be a
like
side
how
chick.
long do you expect to be in the talking stage?
Really?
How did all of you not go silent? How did all of you not say Because all I got from that was coming like talking stage could last for like a year.
No!
The way you lot,
that's too long.
Like,
I think it depends on the person.
Yes.
what do you mean though?
It depends on the
Things can move
person.
quickly, things could take long. But
Yeah.
a year is too long to be talking to somebody.
If you really
if you're
vibes with
talking
that
to somebody
person,
for a whole year, what's going? That's too long.
Right.
I say 6 months, 5 to 6 months for a talking stage.
I can't
Maybe
give
even
it
less.
time.
Yeah, you can't. You don't know, but I say realistically 5 to 6 months.
I can understand the 5 to 6 months on the talking stage thing, simply because it's like, I feel like think about it realistically, yeah. In the space of 3 months to like say for a month or two, yeah, you're not really gonna, as adults, yeah, like we work, we got shit to do, like we got other things to be, so you're not gonna be it's not like we're young and we're spending so much time with that other person like you do where people do when they're younger.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not realistically gonna have the greatest understanding of somebody because you've not spent that much time with that person. So I feel like it's understandable if this talking stage lasts for like 6 months. It is understandable, but then it's like I said, what like at what point does it get to that point where you say, I'm not gonna lie, like what's going on now?
You gotta have the ball to have
I
that
feel like
conversation.
during the talking stage,
yeah,
I'm
you
already
find
having a
out.
conversation. What's happening?
Cool. Are you giving a slice during the talking stage?
Giving what? A slice.
Are you giving a slice during the talking stage?
Depends how good the talking is. It depends how good the talking is.
Raw. So it depends.
It depends on the person.
And if I like you.
Then cool. If you
Well, I'd like you to go on a date with you.
I hear you.
No.
But then
I
think
can
about
go on a date with you and then not like you.
I might
Swear
get
down.
it actually, but
No, when I say I like you, I mean for me to go on that date with you, I'd have to have liked you. What happens on that date is maybe hitting here and all there. But I'm saying before that, me to even go on that date with you,
Yeah,
I have to
okay.
like.
But you know what it is? I think like what girls don't seem to. I think it's the same thing with men. You know, like it's a thing where if you go on a date, like for instance, if I say, like you need to remember, there's 2 roles to the date, because at the end of the day, you think to yourself, as a woman, it's that the date realistically is about you lot. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the aim of the whole date is for as a man for me to leave a lasting impression. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the date.
Yeah.
The date is forget about all the theatrics of where we go and what we're doing.
True.
It's the whole point is when we're alone, I
Yeah.
have to leave a lasting impression on you for you to think to yourself, cool, yeah, we need to go on the next one.
Yeah.
Or I'm trying to link you after. Or
Yeah.
who's dessert on this time. Like, you get what I mean? That's the whole concept. That's the whole concept of the date, innit? But I think it's that I can understand when you go on a date with a man and it's like, oh my days, like I'm not gonna lie, yeah, this is joke. But like what goes
I've
through
had
your
2 dead dates. Well, actually, I've had 1 dead date.
like what goes through your like so at what point, yeah, do you not think to yourself, I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, this is not going nowhere. And you're on a date like midday.
Pretty early on.
Yeah.
Early on.
Yeah. If I'm on a date with you and you do things like you're on your phone or we're not having a good conversation, like there's no vibe, I'm not wasting my time.
I hear you still. So what you're just like what are you doing? Are you just like I'm not gonna lie, I'm out?
No,
No,
I'll
I'll finish
continue
the
the date.
No, I can't do that.
You'll
I can't do
leave.
that. I'm not gonna lie, I can't do that.
Nah, man, you're
I'm
wrong.
not
do you
gonna
know what it
lie,
is?
I'm greedy. I'll continue having my free food.
No, I hate
It depends. If I don't like you, I'm gonna pay for it myself.
No, you can still.
No,
pay.
you're
No,
paying.
yes,
You take me on a date and I don't like you.
I'm not giving you. I'm not giving you.
No,
waste
do
my
you know what it
time, all
is,
my
yeah? It's
Couldn't
like
it?
with me, like I'm a certain type of way. Like if I'm gonna take you out on a date, like you said, I have to like you in a certain way to even take you on a date to begin with.
yeah.
Because if I'm gonna say like, if I'm saying to you, cool, we're going on a date, like, then we're like, it's not to me. I'm gonna set it up in a way so you know what it is in it when I'm taking you on this date. Like I'm gonna let you know what's happening from this date onwards. Yeah, how I'm gonna be and what the aim is. Because I think in letting it be known where the aim is, there's no confusion.
Yeah.
Because I think what part of the problem is when you're on this date, there's no actual, like you lot talk about everything else, barring
Yeah.
what the actual concept
Yeah.
of the
That's
point
true.
is that you're on
Yeah.
the date. Because it's like, oh yeah, what do you do in that?
Yeah.
What do you do for work? And like, what's
General
like,
questions, yeah.
bro, man, don't care. I'm gonna find out later. I will find out later. Like, I want to know what we're doing now.
Yeah, no, it's
type
true.
of thing. So I think that in that concept, I think it's like, yeah, everybody kind of avoids the actual conversation of
Yeah.
what is going to happen after this date.
After the date.
So
I'm not gonna lie to you. In my head, 2 things.
Mm.
If I like you, you're probably gonna go somewhere else. If I don't
Yeah.
like you, I'm going home.
like
So girls that give it, is that a no-no?
I used to think to myself, if you gave it on the back in the day. I used to think, yeah, like if you gave it on the first day, like you was a Jezzy. I used to think, oh, like you can't be looking to give up nothing to me and expect me to be here, like, because I used to have the main mindset mind of, oh, if you give it to me, you'd be giving it to someone else. I used to think like that.
Yeah.
But do you know what it is? I'm not gonna lie. The reason, like, I respect it. If you turn around and said, like, say for instance, we've gone on a date and you've said to me, yeah, like, we've had a good date, like, we had vibes, the conversation was great, like, you could tell there was a serious attraction there, like, we're going at it, this, that, and whatever, and then after, you think, I'm trying to go home. Like, the reason why I would respect it is because it was genuine.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like, it wasn't an intention, because, say for instance, I didn't come with the intention to do that.
Yeah.
I came with the intention to just go on a date, get to know you, and
Yeah.
like to get dessert at your yard. That's a bonus. Do you get what I mean? But it's like I didn't go there with that intention. Do you get
Yeah.
what I mean? So I think that's good. But the reason why I respect it is because at the end of it, as you know, that's hilarious. Bro. That's hilarious. But it's like what I respect is like it's a whole like go and get yours. Do you get what I mean? Like there's nothing to stop you from getting your slice.
Yeah.
Like I think, but the thing is like I think a lot of women are scared of being called Jezzies
yeah.
because of that narrative of, oh, like I gave it to him on the first date. But I get why women would be scared of it simply because it's that, like, once you've given...
There's nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, what's next? Do you get what I
Giving
mean?
him everything
Like,
already.
so it's... But that's where it depends. But I feel like you have to make that judgment depending on how the person is in your interactions with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like to go on a date, my personal opinion would be going on a date, you have to know somebody at least, like, you have to at least know them pretty well, in my opinion, to go on a date. Because you can talk to somebody over the phone, call them, FaceTime them and that.
Yeah.
But in person, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like it would be good to build that up over the phone and stuff like that beforehand.
Yeah.
To then go on a date, because like I said, on a date anything can happen.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? You could
Anything.
be at Top Golf and then you're on top. So, and, like, do you get what I mean? Anything can happen at any time.
Out, man.
No, it's the truth. Anything can happen. So it's like that's why I think where with the date point, the date is like the key factor where things can change.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because you could go in there and think, I'm not gonna lie, you was great on the phone, but bruv, like, why is your head so big? Like in person, do you get what I mean? Like you got bad table manners or your breath stinks. Like anything can happen when you go on the date. So it's like before that, get an understanding. Then when you go to the date, you see what it is. But I think like girls that give it out on the first date within reason, I respect it because it's that, like I said.
But what if they just want to do it, like?
But just because she's giving it to you, that means she's giving it to everybody else. Maybe you was the person that
Oh
got
yeah,
excited and everything.
yeah,
else.
man was just slicker than your average, so like it's understandable. So it's like that's fine if you just like, oh, you just want to, just fling it out because you just felt, you get what I mean.
So, are
So
you
whack.
flinging it out?
Am I flinging it out?
Not you personally. I'm saying, would you do it on the first date?
I have done on the first date.
I respect
But it's not. I've met you and I haven't spoken. We've spoken.
We've spoken before the date.
and then we just had a date. But so back to social media.
Oh yeah.
OnlyFans.
What?
What do you think about OnlyFans?
What about OnlyFans?
Do you agree with it or not?
It's porn.
No, but not everyone's doing porn in there. Some people
Yeah.
showing their toes. Some people
Yeah,
doing
feet.
dances.
But like,
But let's stick to the explicit
No.
stuff, not the dance.
no, but this is my point. OnlyFans, yeah. We need to remember what the whole factor of OnlyFans was introduced for, because OnlyFans started with porn.
Did it?
OnlyFans
Realistically,
was for that.
it was the main factor for porn stars to get. It was an easy way for them to rake in more money.
Yeah.
Because you get
It's for fans to go and see exclusive stuff.
yeah, exclusive stuff.
Not necessarily.
Obviously,
porn,
not
yeah.
necessarily porn, but porn is what made it.
Big.
Do you get what I mean?
Okay,
So it was
okay.
it mainly became of porn.
Yeah.
Because it was just like for them man that are just mad freaky.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
like
man.
just, you get what I mean? They just want to
Grab
see
it.
it.
I'm seeing it.
So it's
Get
like
it.
that's what it is. Like it was more of a platform for man with fetishes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that is what it was for. So I think OnlyFans, like I think it's good that people have used it for other reasons,
Yeah.
for other things. I think that's good because it's kind of changed the narrative. But nowhere could I ever go and she have an OnlyFans. Forget about it. Don't talk to me.
Well, that's the only fan for her feet.
Don't talk to. Are you what?
It's just weird.
Foot fetish. People,
Yeah, but
guys have foot fetish and
but
money.
think about it. You are out here taking pictures of your toes, yeah, of your toes. So you're sitting there, bro, with your thing like this, yeah, and you're out here sending it, like, it's like, oh yeah, like, I'm just
Someone's
showing.
wanking over your
Someone's
toes.
wanking over your
Some
feet.
tweets that came, for instance, lols.
Yeah, she's
got right toes, but people fantasize over her feet.
I'm not gonna lie, I am not a foot man. Like stuff like
I
that.
don't even
bro,
like my
is
own
just
feet.
disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not.
Do you get what I mean? I
person-
don't like feet,
I
so
don't
I'm
like
thinking it's like I'm not gonna look
baby's
at
feet.
someone. I'm not gonna look at someone's toes.
It's baby's feet.
Now, baby's feet
That's-
is
yeah,
cute.
that's the-
I don't mind that,
yeah,
but it's like a big person. No, but it's like a big person. Like you're a grown-ass person. Why do I want to see the bottom of your foot? You've been walking around all day. Like, do you get what I mean? You had your socks
bottom
on.
of your foot is dirty.
Like, do you get what I mean? The bottom of your foot
Get
probably
sweaty
black.
as well.
But
so
you
can't-
got. But there's some videos where they're
Daddy
washing
foot.
their feet and they're creaming their toes.
Yeah,
People like
that's
that.
that's not no. But like I said, it's for fetishes.
Yeah.
That's I think the whole factor of OnlyFans is for you to make money off of your body.
Yeah.
Or to make money.
that's what it's, that's what
And I
it's
think
for.
I don't think that's I think that's wrong. Like in a deeper thing, I think it's kind of like it devalues you as a person, because I'm thinking to myself, why are you out here actively like making people pay for your body, like to pay to see your body? And I think that's kind of weird. Do you get what I mean? Like obviously no disrespect in any way, but it's like as a woman, like your entire body and you as a person is sacred.
Yeah.
So I think there's no money in the world that you should be taking from anybody, whether it's a pound or a bag. It doesn't matter for no. It doesn't matter. Oh, what? It's just my feet. Like it's still the principle of it. You're showing off your body like for somebody else's
money.
fantasy.
Someone
Like,
you don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
as well.
someone you don't know
Someone you don't
for
know.
bread. And then what are you gonna spend that bread on? Getting your toes done. Do you know what I mean? Like it's. Do you get? I'm like, bro, go get a job. Like go work, fam.
True.
Like,
No,
do you get what I
social
mean?
media has made people lazy, but
Oh my god, lazier than that. Hey, listen, girl, I'm not gonna lie, like not all, but I've seen a lot of girls, like there's people that I know, yeah, that are on social media and make it look like they are so active with life and the things that they do.
Yeah,
and I know
they're not.
full well you don't do your own.
But that's a lot of people though. Some people portray this lifestyle, or they're rich, or they're doing this, and they're doing that.
Because
like it's not a race. It's actually not a race.
it's image. Do you know what it is? Do you know
not a
why
race
it's, do you
though,
know,
like-
I get what you're saying, but do you know why it is different in a sense? Because it's that it's the generation that we're in now
yeah.
It's
and the society that we live in.
crazy.
You have to be made to see like you fit into that category.
Yeah.
And
that's,
it's like-
I think that's
I feel
sad.
sorry for that Manisha
It
generation and kids behind. I feel sorry for you guys because I feel like you guys are all image gang. And
Yeah,
you can
I don't
have
even
the
wanna have
nicest
kids.
this,
I'm not
nicest
image.
that.
Alright, Manisha, allow it.
I'm not.
Manisha,
I'm
allow
not
it.
image.
Manisha,
I'm not image.
allow it.
I'm not image.
Allow
I'm
it.
not.
I don't want to hear it. No,
I'm
I'm
not one to
joking.
dress in designer.
Oh please.
Oh please.
I've got a few designer items, but I'm not one to be like, yeah, I have to have this. I have
No,
to.
I know.
Alright.
But,
Do you know what I mean?
But
There's some people that will be dying for the Balenciagas or the Gucci bag or the
Listen,
the
yeah.
romantic with the Dior's. Like,
Oi,
I don't care about
like
that.
I said, I'll be very, very honest, yeah. Like, even for me to an extent, I think I'll be very honest with social media. I think it's worse for men nowadays in
Yeah.
regards to
yeah.
in regards to image, simply because it's that as women, not saying you lot before I get my head chopped off in here. I'm just saying that as women set standards. I think like the general woman nowadays sets certain standards. So it's not, you're not setting standards, because back in the day, before social media and everything, people just set standards off what they knew.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? It's like, oh, like, I just like a guy that's just like this, that's just genuine, likes,
Yeah.
cares about me and stuff like that. Nowadays, you need a man that drives this and has this much, wears this, goes here.
And that's because of what
just-
is
and it's
perceived
because
on social
of
media.
what's perceived on social media to begin with.
Yeah.
Corrupt. I've always
So
thought
it's
that.
like-
It's corrupt. It's so corrupt.
Everybody now wants to look like Quavo and
Sweetie.
Salty or whatever.
And that's who
Bruv,
do
like whatever her name is, it's like everybody like, but it's because of that image
with a couple girls.
of couple goals. But it's like, you get what I mean. You're arguing with your man over stupidness,
Yeah,
but
true.
you want to be couple goals. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I think stuff like I said, at the end of the day, with like Instagram, I think the image thing is that people kill off themselves for like stupidness. And it's like, I feel like, I'll be real, like all of us, like even as men, I've been subjective to doing it myself at one point, simply because it's like, you kind of get, because when you're so focused, because I realized at one point I was so focused and I got lost in it. Do you get what I mean? Because it's like everybody's making it seem like you need to keep up with the trend that's going on. But then when you really think about it, yeah, nowadays, the government don't, like the jobs that you have nowadays, the government don't pay you enough to live off your wages anyway.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. So 9 times out of 10, that's why 9 times out of 10 the man them are hustling anyway to make ends meet.
Yeah.
So then it's a thing, you can't realistically live off of what you have, so you have to go and do more. But again, with the society that we live in, it's making you force yourself to do even more than that.
Yeah.
And then in a sense you're killing yourself for what? To look good for a girl that's gone to Old Polly or some little stupid shop and got a dress for what? £5.
I've had that conversation as well with a guy that girls can look nice in £25.
And it's cheap!
And
Yeah,
they
Oi! What was that?
£300
What was that
outfit.
thing that went on sale yesterday? People getting something for like 99p
Oh, was it Zara?
or 89p. There was
Oh,
a
Pretty
sale.
Little
Pretty Little
Thing.
Thing.
Pretty Little Thing.
Listen, there is girls out there that's going to be going clubbing for the next 5 years in
There was
outfits.
nothing in stock. I don't understand.
Listen, 5 years of worth of clothes.
But
And then
if you would say you bought expensive shoes, trousers, and a coat, would you wear a cheap top?
Absolutely.
Exactly. So a girl's dress that covers her whole body,
Yeah.
say it's your
Just
top,
like-
but her shoes and her bag and her hair is your
It's
coat,
expensive.
shoes,
Yeah.
and jacket.
Yeah, but I just
And the
think,
makeup.
I just
Yeah,
think,
and
do you
the
know what?
nails.
One thing I've always said with like designer and stuff like that, I've always been a person that like if I'm gonna buy something, I have to like it because it's
yeah.
like I'm
Rather than
somebody.
just getting it 'cause it's
It's
designer.
because if
Yeah,
you
or
get
if
something,
someone has
because
it.
there's 9 times out of 10 there's people that is wearing bare designer together and they look stupid.
Yeah.
Like it's like just because it's designer,
Head to toe.
because it's designer does
It's
not
not
mean
drip.
mean that it's
Yeah.
gonna look nice.
It's not drip,
So it's a
sorry.
thing of that like. I know there's times I've stepped out, bro, H&M jeans, H&M top, and a nice pair of trainers look better than a man with designer head to toe.
Yeah.
Because it's about how you piece it together.
Exactly.
So I think at the end of the day, it's like, I really think that some things, I think it doesn't have to be like in your face.
Yeah.
I personally think that subtle designer works much more better than
Yeah.
designer in your face. Because if you think to yourself, you have like a normal, there's somebody that I saw on Instagram itself, Anthony Joshua. There was some little thing that I saw, I think it was on the Shade Room or Shade Bar about it. And like literally, he had like a normal black t-shirt, some black jeans, and I think like, I can't remember what trainers. And his watch was more than the entire place that he was in. But no one knew it because of how subtle it was.
Okay.
It wasn't something that was in your face.
yeah.
There's people that they have to, what they're wearing, it has to be in your face.
Boom. Yeah, I'm
So
wearing
it says,
designer. You have to see.
I'm
this.
wearing designer.
Yeah.
And I
I
just
see on
think,
Wayne and his bloody life jacket.
dude.
What was that?
That
That was
jacket was
disgusting.
hilarious.
Looked like bubble wrap.
Oh my god. It was like bubble wrap. It was actually like bubble wrap.
Tea on
And it was
Wayne.
like, I think it's Louis Vuitton or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 bags or something like that.
For that?
Yeah.
So like a bloody life
I understand
jacket.
that designer
Oh.
is not drip.
Oh no, I was
Not
just,
always drip. Do you know what I mean?
no, I was just gonna say like the whole process and the whole concept is that like I feel like because of kind of like places that people go and the things that people do, and I feel like it is partly women's fault also. Like they you make men feel like they need to wear certain things and look a certain type of way and fit into a certain image in order to talk to you to begin with.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
No,
That'd be
of
nice
course,
to-
but I'm
Yeah.
saying it's that it's not like I'm not saying it's an issue, but I'm just saying it's that that's how some men. That's the reason why some men do certain things.
But then I
Off the
think
back
those
of that.
men need to just not be
Stay
going
in
for
their
those
lane.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
100%.
high class.
If you know you
100%.
can't afford,
No, but it's like it's not affording something because you got to think to yourself. It's like if you like think somebody's attractive or want to talk to somebody or get to know someone.
Yeah.
It's that like you're just gonna want to try, but
Yeah, I
you
get
shouldn't
that.
think to yourself that.
Because I get guys that move to me, I'm looking at them like, have you looked at me before you come to me? Because why are you moving to me?
No, I respect that, but it's like
Right.
you got to look at it from the other tangent. This is the thing.
No, it's like I look at you and like, seriously? You thought I was going to give you my number? No.
Oh my gosh,
You been getting my number,
No,
sorry.
you waste
you
your
lot
time.
kill me. No, I respect it still. Yeah.
No, because there's no point. You're not going to be up to my standards. Sorry, you're not going to be on my level to a certain extent.
I agree.
How do you know
I
that,
agree
though?
and
'Cause he could
disagree.
be a fantastic person.
Yeah, that's
His
what I
bank
was going
balance
to say.
could be off the moon.
It's not even about
But-
the bank balance, but it does help. But
It does help.
it does help. But what I agree and disagree with you. Stay in your lane, but personality is better than looks.
But
Because
but
I've been.
it was the moving. You didn't win me over. So
How do you know that?
No, but
Because I haven't
if
got a
you-
word out yet.
Yeah, exactly.
You say, oh, look at
It's
you.
like, wow.
I see you coming over. I'm like, don't come over. Don't come over. You've come over now. I'm going to let you speak. I'm not going to be rude.
I hear you, but like
And
I
it's
said,
just like-
I could be butters, but slicker than your average.
Yeah.
Just
And
drop a line.
I personally
But
think the
he was-
ugly guys are slicker.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
the,
gonna lie,
the,
we
good,
do.
the good-looking guys,
They have it.
yeah, and they think they can go with their looks, and
Yeah.
they don't try as hard.
Yeah.
But
Half of them don't cook. See, look,
Yeah, a man that can't cook, sorry, that's for another day.
Yeah, a man has to
Sorry.
cook. Okay, guys.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up because he's got kicking me out. So yeah, thank you guys for having me on the show.
Thanks for coming.
what I was gonna say, just as a leaving, Instagram is not real life, so grow up and go get a job. And yeah, stay in your lane. And if you don't have money, don't spend what you don't have.
Yeah.
Because because is real.
Yes.
And
Yes.
debt
They
is
never
real.
tell you that, but it's real.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
It's so real.
life is real out here.
Yes.
COVID. Yeah, wear a mask. Thank you guys, and hopefully see you guys again on the show soon.
Well, thank you for coming. Really appreciate it.
Come on, you already know what it is.
Tell them where they can find you on Instagram and what you do.
You already know what it is. Like I said, I don't need no introduction. Jabrowski with the light eyes, Mars Makaveli. You already know what it is. If you don't believe me, ask your baby mum.
Sorry, we do not condone that on this show.
I'm joking. No, I'm unavailable. I'm too late for that. But what was I gonna say? You can find me on YouTube, Mars Makaveli, on Instagram, Mars_Makaveli, Snapchat. You ain't getting that. Twitter at Mars Makaveli. You know. If you need me, you can find me.
We'll put the link in our bio.
Be down there. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for our next one.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and
If you don't
follow
subscribe,
us.
I'm gonna kick you down.
Y'all heard it.
I'm sorry.
Y'all heard it.
Subscribe and make sure you like every single video and watch it 10 times.
And that's just liking the video. You gonna see this. Hey!
And follow our socials, which will be down below.
Yep, our socials will be down below, guys.
Alright.
Barrett out.
Peace.
Bye.
Clean, tell my pussy fat. Tell my pussy gay, I get a whack. Tell the man that loves to see a lot of that. Them I say he coming like a sour sack. When it's in the picture.